Hello, Internet. This is episode 3 of the LOONAcast. I'm Andrew Lee. I'm joined by Jacob Burrett. We are going to do our reaction and review of LOONA's off of their XX repackage mini or album entitled. The title track is called Butterfly. We're going in completely blind. Haven't seen any of the teasers. Haven't heard any of the music. So, without further ado, let's go into it. Ready, Jacob?
Let's do it.
Hit the playback.
Yes. Hit the playback right now. I still love Luna's like intro logo thing.
I freaked out about that the first time. Okay.
All right. What do we got here? Oh, dude, that shot looks awesome.
Okay.
The colors and stuff.
Okay. Ooh, bokeh, like the change of focus
Apple.
effect.
Mm.
Oh,
Walkman.
hey, that thing, that Walkman, I think it's from VV, or they've recurred like. That's a recurring theme, the sort of cassette player.
This is already their best MV. Eve. Who are these random people?
Yeah, these random people. Cherry with the purple hair. You think they're just
cool,
actually
yeah.
like huge LOONA stands and they're just like, oh my god, I get to be in a LOONA music video.
Maybe. This set's really cool. It's like a Coliseum style room, and it's like open to like some kind of shore.
Is that Egret?
That looks like
From Game
that
of
looks like the US that shot.
that looks like the
Hong
girl
Kong.
from freaking.
Oh my god! Yeah, this is like Paris.
Tokyo.
This is like shots from all over the world.
That girl, the redhead girl looks like the one from. Whoa!
Oh yeah. All right.
Okay.
Oh,
She looks like the girl from
okay.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, like Aloy.
Aloy! They got Aloy!
That looks like maybe Turkey or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, nice! I love that shot.
This is
They
a
jump back
really
from
good
the.
set.
They're jumping back from the color choreography to like the black and white thing.
Yeah.
Like seamlessly with it, like mid move, they went back and forth.
Yeah, so the color, the lighting, everything in this looks fabulous. It seems like they're trying to convey a bit of meaning, so I'll have to check out the lyrics.
Butterfly.
Got some rap.
The Dark Lord. Okay, good. She gets a rap. That note's so high. It's like wings, wings. Like I can't even hit that note.
Mexico. Yeah, they're incorporating shots from all over the world.
The apple,
like,
the apple
cool.
motif.
I like this drop actually a lot.
Like, of course I'm gonna like this drop because it's all future based. So
Yeah, so the locations I'm seeing are like Mexico. That's definitely Paris because I've been there. It looked like
is that the Notre Dame? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking that one open road desert is US, definitely.
You know what these sets remind me a lot of actually? BTS. Because BTS has kind of like the same.
I mean,
same setup.
I would not doubt it if they're taking huge inspiration from them, because
Yeah, just because like the kind of shots that they use, because obviously, I mean, BTS doesn't have that as many members as LOONA does, but they love using that sort of like far away camera shot. Same thing that this does.
That purple set is beautiful though, like for real.
Yeah, even something like this, like a kind of fantastical set, it's kind of like how BTS is set for Idol, sort of sort of thing like that.
Honestly, I do like the incorporation of other like dancers and stuff in their own shots. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah,
and it definitely gives the like the global impression.
I mean, it is called LOONA the World. I mean,
yeah.
They're gonna take over the world.
Well, I think LOONA definitely is being mostly marketed as a global girl group, so yeah, it's super
they
cool.
know. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice thing
really
because
cool.
they changed from plus to XX.
Yeah, yeah. Next one's gonna be minus
okay.
minus.
So that's just all like the
division or something.
That's all like the
credits.
That's all like the credits and everything. So
yeah. Those Digipedi. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, Digipedi does most of their music videos, as far as I'm concerned.
They do fantastic music videos. Well, I know them mostly for doing really good music videos on a lower budget, and this looks like they did a fantastic music video on a higher budget.
A higher budget. Yeah. Could you hit the replay
awesome
button,
music video.
by the way?
Yeah, sure.
Just so we can run it through. So yeah, I guess just after seeing that now, we can give our first impressions. So Jacob, you can start it off.
I'll have to listen to the song more, but right off like first impressions, I really liked it. The drop, like usually again, like I'm super like not into like just the standard drop chorus, but I thought this was really well done. I was digging it. Music video wise, like we were talking about that through most of it. Like the music video was beautiful. Like
yeah,
this shot right here, the red, like this shot with the purple. They do a lot of like really great things as far as like color management and stuff like that goes, and also like focusing in on particular objects. Also like again the shots with people from like all around the world, like different dancers and stuff. I feel like that definitely brings focus to a lot of the like again like I said before, global aspect of LOONA and how they're being marketed. Yeah, like again, this like purple like round Coliseum sort of set is really really nice. Like a lot of times people complain about it just being like, oh, it's a box set, but like that was a really nice set.
Yeah, no, because especially when you consider the fact that like BlackBerry is not like they're not a huge name. They can't really the fact that they're putting this much money into it, or just like to make an elaborate
weapons
set
money, man. Weapons money.
That weapons money. But yeah, just for them to have this sort of like international flair to the music video, or just have actors, or all this sort of extra stuff outside of just making a music video. Because I mean, even when compared to like Hi or Favorite, like this is a huge step up. I mean, they must have gotten like a cash influx or something, or like maybe they.
I mean, their first album sold pretty well, so
yeah. Definitely. So they probably felt more confident to go all out with this music video, it seems. Yeah.
And I feel like this is a song that's more marketable towards like a wider audience, I guess. Because I felt like Hi would be more for like general like K-pop fans, but I feel like this is something that the public might like. It's a different style. But I mean, who knows? And again, it's more something that I feel like global fans would latch onto. Yeah, one other thing, like the choreography looks really cool. I thought that turned out really well. Like with the 12 members, I feel like it definitely is reminiscent of like early EXO before they lost their members. Like the kind of stuff they could do with formations and stuff was amazing. Yeah, so I love seeing this kind of stuff.
That was probably the best part about early EXO, where because so often like they didn't actually start doing combined until I believe History is when they started doing combined or just 12
live
members.
stages,
yeah, or having in the music videos having 12 like all the members or whatever. Because but I mean, even then they just go back to like just 6 members or whatever for whoever was in.
I mean, after Wolf they were pretty much
there's just one group after a certain
together
point.
For the most of the time.
Yeah, which is good. So yeah, like I love that they're taking advantage of the large number of members here. As for my thoughts, I think one thing that LOONA or BlackBerry definitely gets right is use of color and use of meaning in color, or just the way that they derive meaning from color or emotion from that. And obviously, besides the fact that everyone has their own color, or everyone has their own like sort of animal sort of thing. Like I believe no one was a butterfly, I believe, though. So I'm guessing it's just it's a separate sort of animal motif that they tried to incorporate. That eye patch thing that just showed up is it's similar to the one that Jinsol wore in the Sweet Crazy Love music video. So again, I just random LOONA like tidbits or whatever. I mean, we're not going to go too crazy into LOONA lore or whatever. There's 100 other people that will do that. We just mostly want to focus on like the critical aspects of it being music and cinematography. But it's cool to see like the obviously stuff like this is again LOONA feels kind of like the terms been thrown around. They're basically the Avengers of K-pop in the way that they sort of tease future people, or they sort of refer back to previous music videos. And I feel like in a way it makes a lot more sense than like what BTS does in terms of their concepts. Or like I know BTS is probably one of the only other groups that does similar conceptual or like related stories in this way. But
yeah,
man,
totally.
look at how many people like worked on like the production of this
Yeah,
thing.
well, I love to see that too. Like at the end of the music video, like give credit to all the people that worked on it.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously they needed like remote crew, and like they need to hire people that from all these different places. I don't think the girls went to like Paris or whatever. For the teasers, I believe they went like to. Part of the teasers were that some of the girls were showing up to other people's music videos. So like I think I haven't watched the teasers in all honesty, but from what I've heard just secondhand is like, oh, one of them went to like the crashed plane like in the Arctic Circle, that was the music video for Heejin. Not for Heejin, for Hustle. Yeah, that was Hustle's music video. So like they're visiting all the old places or whatever. So again, even back then, like they were thinking of, I guess, this sort of international flair again. Like YYXY's Love Forever was filmed in Belgium. Odd Eye Circle's Girlfriend was filmed in LA and Arizona. So again, they've again, the amount of money that they're willing to put into this group is insane. And again, I do believe that it's working in that they're helping to attract mostly. Yeah, it seems like mostly a international
global fan base. Yeah,
I don't know. That's the thing.
That being said, if they can catch on in Korea, I think they have a chance to blow up pretty big. Because again, like. It's all about like BTS. The way they were able to grow so big is because they grew on the backs of international fans and then gained popularity in Korea. I think that like sort of outward in sort of way of catching on. I think that's the most like effective way to do it. That being said, I feel like it's also a really hard way to do it.
It's definitely hard, but not every group can go outward in that sort of way. But
right, exactly. But I think LOONA is one of those groups that does have that potential.
LOONA's capable of doing it because after it's kind of again drawing parallels to BTS in the way that once Korea started seeing, oh, look at all these people from around the world paying attention to BTS, I feel like LOONA could pull something similar off, where once people start paying attention to how big LOONA is internationally, they'll definitely garner fan base. And granted, they already have a huge, again, they're selling out like I forget where they're selling out gymnasium like concerts and everything for a group that's barely existed for a year, which is huge. And again, not from a group that's not from a big three company. That's almost unheard of necessarily. Like again, everyone was like, whoa, how can they sell out, or how can they sell through all of these like event tickets or whatever? But they've done a good job of actually just meeting their expectations in terms of sales or concerts or showcases or whatever.
I think one other thing that really helps with them is their attention to concept. And like, again, that's one thing that a lot of people around the world really loved BTS for, was concept, like their just attention to concept and how much detail and stuff like put into this. Like this music video, like I'm sure there's some sort of like storyline or whatever, like you said, LOONA lore and whatnot. But also like there are so many like you can tell how much care was given and how many like artists put in so much work on making this music video happen. And I feel like that definitely does not go unnoticed by most people. So yeah, it was super, super cool.
Just one comment on the choreography. It's obviously nothing too crazy, just because it's a slower paced like EDM drop song, but the one thing I do have to commend LOONA for is it's very clean. It's very clean. It's kind of got that 17 effect that they like when they started with like over the past couple of years. So they have that going for it. And I think, I don't know, I as for the actual song, I probably do enjoy it for the most part, but man, I'm just probably mostly blown away by that drop. Just cause, and again, it's nothing new. It's definitely nothing like groundbreaking in terms of what LOONA's covered for. I'd say in terms of concepts, it's definitely kind of a mixture of the electronic sound that YYXY had mixed with the sort of R&B flavor that Odd Eye Circle has, obviously. I don't know exactly what he'd be taking from 1/3, unfortunately. But
I think this is pretty much what I more expected them to come out with in plus plus rather than high high.
Oh yeah, I were actually because I wasn't expecting high like at first, but I mean, as much as I enjoyed it, like I thought they would. This is the type of sound that they'd go for, considering how popular or just how much R&B influence just all of the members had, whether it be the actual single itself or like the B-side tracks or whatever. It's just LOONA is very much built around having a strong R&B sound. So for them to implement in this way, it's not a surprise, but they do pull it off better than most do. I mean, what else can we mention? As for some stuff that I actually ended up looking up in terms of just like the packaging or whatever is actually interesting is the color of the limited edition number or letter A of XX. Actually, it kind of has the same color scheme as Kim Lip's limited edition. Oh yeah, if I can sort of look it up real quick. It's actually the background I made. So LOONA XX wiki. Yeah, I'm trying to look it up real quick. See it's that basically just kind of like a rainbow colored sort of thing almost in terms of the background. So that's an interesting sort of thing that I feel like is on purpose. Honestly, again, they're very strong on motif. So I'm putting it up right now. Like it's the background that I made, and then if I look up Kim Lip's album, it's got almost the same type of like pastel colored type thing. What other details? Like butterflies are associated with kind of like an infinity symbol to some degree. So I think it's cool to see that tie into the album or how they ordered the album. Because for those that didn't notice, the first 6 songs of XX are the new songs. So basically just everything that's new, and then the latter half is plus plus, but it's in reverse. So. It's kind of got even the track or like the track list itself is very has like meaning to it, or there's symbolism to it. So it's like kind of like how like a butterfly, the wings are kind of mirror images of each other in that sort of way. So you can sort of again, I grew up Roman Catholic, so I'm obsessed with symbolism in sort of things like this. So I mean, LOONA is probably the closest I could ever get to. Again, I've mentioned it before in our podcast, the Daebak cast. LOONA is probably the closest we'll ever get to a ARG sort of campaign when it comes to K-pop music videos, because they do all the little details that they love to sneak in there.
Imagine if they did like a Cicadas 3301 style like puzzle thing all over the world, and it's all a LOONA promotion. That'd be crazy.
If you've never heard of what that is, look that up. It's the most insane. It's the most insane thing. Like I mean, that's probably one of the most famous ARGs ever made. It's like some hacking
Except
thing.
nobody knows what it is.
Yeah, nobody can solve it. Yeah, that'd be the crazy thing is that like
people solved it. We just don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't know what it is. Imagine if LOONA has had like an ARG the whole time and just no one solved it, and it's like it's got like it has like a link to music that they're not even gonna put out for like 5 years or something like that. That'd be the most crazy. Yeah, that'd be one reason to get into LOONA lore, if they're like, oh, there's hidden secret, or there's like a hidden link somewhere. I mean, they've done that before, where like they have like either QR codes or like something like that popped up in some music videos before, but nothing too crazy like that. But I mean, if there were any group to pull it off, or any group that would do it, I think LOONA could, or Blackberry would. Oh, just another thing to mention in terms of the albums, the limited edition version A and B have hidden tracks that are supposedly teasers for the next album. So I'm not sure exactly what because they did mention last year they announced LOONA the Ballad, which was crazy at that point, because they were like, LOONA hadn't even debuted.
SM the Ballad.
Yeah, or like LOONA, like the Ballad subunit of LOONA. They announced that was coming out in 2019 before like LOONA the group, like the 12-member group, even debuted. Just so the fact that actually that's actually coming out is just kind of crazy. So it probably. I haven't heard the hidden tracks myself yet at this point, because I haven't gotten my hands on the album. But if I'm guessing, it's probably either like an intro track off of that album or an outro track off of that album. Like, let's see, if it's 2 different versions, maybe one or the other, or maybe it's just like actual. I don't know if it'd be actual songs though. I don't know, maybe. But if they announced the Luna Ballad project like last year, then maybe this album's been done for a while. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe this album's been done and they're just because supposedly
I wouldn't be surprised if it was made at the same time as Plus Plus.
Yeah, like when they were doing, or they were recording it while they were still revealing members and everything. Because supposedly the release schedule for that is like May or like April or something like that. So it's pretty soon. Like it was penciled in for like May 2019 or something like that, like a year ago, basically. So that must be done already. But oh, we also got a chance to listen to some of the album tracks. I mean, we don't have time to do a full review of it, but I mean, we were talking off camera. You said your favorite of the album tracks was Where You At, correct?
Yeah, I liked Where You At, and I thought Satellite was also pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, in terms of my personal or like my favorite of the album tracks, besides the intro, because that intro was dope as hell. It's another one of those cases where the intro song should be like an actual full song. But yeah, I think normally it's a song like Where You At wouldn't appeal to me, but I feel like where it sold me is just because we don't really get that much of a vocal showcase when it comes to Luna songs, just because I feel like they're always rooted in some type of like electronic music or R&B dance type music. So it's nothing really that focuses on vocals, but just it's a nice change of pace for them. Where in another group it might seem a bit more boring, but considering we don't get like all 12 member vocals like all too often, like it's a nice change of pace. What else did you like from the album?
Like overall, I thought the album was very solid. I liked all the songs on it. And it gives me, honestly, I feel like this, like if I compare XX, like the 5 new songs as its own mini album, the ones we have at least, versus Plus Plus, I think XX is stronger. For me personally, at least. I just felt like it was a little more consistent and cohesive than Plus Plus was. Like Plus Plus, I still liked all the songs, but I felt like some were better than others, whereas I feel like on XX, everything was pretty consistent quality-wise.
Yeah, I'd say in terms of consistency, they're pretty on par with one another. The only thing is, though, what I'd put Plus Plus over XX's album tracks is that there's among the XX album tracks, there's nothing that stood out to me as much as Stylish did. I feel like Stylish is just so superior amongst all those albums, but I mean, it didn't necessarily disappoint me in that way. I have no idea what I would score it necessarily, just because I usually like love to mull it over in terms of scores, but I mean, it'd definitely be good. Or Butterfly definitely sort of inflates that, or does good marks for whatever I would have given a Luna XX score, because
they definitely chose well for title track in my opinion.
Definitely. And I mean, like I was kind of like hesitant going in because obviously just like Luna hype is just like off the charts at this point, but I'm still impressed with this. And I mean, it reminds me, it's just a constant reminder of why I got into Luna in the first place, just because the amount of consistency and the level of quality that this group has, just from top to bottom, is impressive for a group from a company that really just has nothing to its name other than Luna at this point. So So closing thoughts just on Butterfly, on XX, just the whole thing.
Overall, I'm pleased. I think they did a good job. I think this is a worthy successor to what they've done so far. And it makes me excited for what we get to see in the future. So I feel like they achieved what they needed to with this.
Yeah, it's a good follow-up to Hi Hi and to Favorite. I love that all 3 singles that got music videos were different. Nothing felt too retready of either one. I'll be interested to see what happens with the Ballad project, and I'm more interested in seeing what they're gonna do with potential new subunits, or if they're gonna like mix and match like all the members or whatever. That's what I'm most excited about, because
like
I'll be interested,
subunits and stuff.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how they sort of play around with either the genres or like who will be in each subunit, or like how they'll make it work. That's what I'm definitely most interested in for the rest of 2019. But this is a solid comeback for them. I think it's gonna do well, definitely. I mean, I think it already hit 1 million on like the first day, less than the first day. So that's already like huge.
To me.
Yeah, that's already huge. I mean, for them to hit that metric was just that was the baseline expectation in all honesty, because I mean, like Hi Hi was already pretty popular, so it seems like they're on the right track. So let us know in the comments what you thought of Butterfly, what you thought of the music video, the song, what you think of the XX repackaged album. Was your favorite track off that? If there's anything that we missed, or anything you noticed in terms of like Luna lore, or just little hidden secrets that you've sort of discovered. So please leave all of that in the comments. If you've enjoyed this LOONAcast, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel, Truly Daebak. And again, I don't know when we'll cover Loona again soon, but obviously
when they come back again.
When they come back. But until then, you can tide yourself over to the Daebakcast, where we'll cover every week. We'll cover the rest of the K-pop industry and other awesome K-pop artists. Yeah, I'd say that's all we've got for today. I guess we can take it out now. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully our reaction was adequate. I mean, we're not crazy, oh my god, off the wall, but I hope this was somewhat insightful in terms of cinematography and music. I think I like that aspect of our reactions, as opposed to just everyone freaking out. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much. Good night, and stay on Loona.
There was one spoiler I saw in Discord was Chikari like posted a song from the Scott Pilgrim game, and was like, "Is it a sound like Hi Hi?" So I was like, "Okay, cool. It sounds really chipstune-y." So I was glad about that. But yeah, I liked it.